everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 4 speed building video, you guys. Now, if you've seen the title, this is a modern eco house. Now, I say modern because of the general vibes that I got when I was starting to build this, but the eco part, well, I had a hard time with really thinking about eco things in The Sims 4, but when I think of eco things in real life, I think of really high-end appliances, modern appliances that are in today's world, where they use less energy. They don't use very much power energy. They're very good for water. They don't use a lot of water. They're well suited for the environment. And in The Sims 4, there's not really a lot of those kind of items that say eco-friendly type of thing. But I try to do really modern appliances, which gives it the modern vibe, right? And I do, as you guys can see right now, I'm building these little makeshift, they're supposed to be solar panels. I know they're not exactly the same thing, but I've seen people use those, so no credit is not the credit is not mine, but I've seen that in plenty of builds where people make those as makeshift solar panels. And I know that's a very eco thing that people do. Actually, a lot of people in my city where I live have solar panels, and they do it. I think there's a tax purpose. There's tax purposes. They're really expensive, but there's tax rebates and stuff like that you can get for them. And I think for one panel, I don't know how big it is. It's $5,000 or something like that. For some companies are cheaper. I know that they're making more cheaper and affordable solar panels. I believe Elon Musk and Tesla are making stuff like that, but I think it's really cool, and I'm a pretty environmentally conscious person, and I try my very best to be. So yeah, I really do wish though that we had more eco type of stuff. Now that was supposed to happen with this laundry day pack, but it ended up being more of a country rustic style themed pack. So I was waiting to, when I built this house a little bit before I even started on, even got laundry. It was I think it was a week before the laundry day stuff came out. And I was okay, I'm not going to publish this until I get the laundry day stuff because I want to add laundry in it. I just think it would be really, classy in a modern type of house and stuff like that. And so I went with a lot of bright colors, a lot of airy colors. I tried to put in a lot of windows. In the end, you see, right now you saw me struggling with the windows. And I was just you know what, screw it, I'll fix it after. And then I actually end up liking the way I did my windows in this house, surprisingly, because I never ever like my windows in my builds. I always have such a hard time. But yeah, it's not a huge house. It's pretty small. There's one bedroom and a computer area. There's 2 bathrooms, one downstairs, and I actually show building it, and one upstairs where the laundry and stuff is. And when I was building this, I really pictured this house to be for a couple that were just professionals. They didn't have any kids, they didn't want kids, they have a dog, just someone or a cat. I just really pictured this as a house that was just really focused on ambitious Sims that are moving up in their career, and they just really don't want to have children. Now it could be a young couple, a middle-aged couple, or even an older couple that just worked really hard through their life and they just never had kids because they just weren't interested. They were more interested in traveling, they were more interested in things like that. I'm sure people might know those kind of people in real life. I have a couple of friends that just they don't want to have kids. They want to just work and spend their money on things that they want for themselves and stuff like that. And that's completely fine if you don't have children. I have nothing against people who don't have kids. So I don't know. I want children. I'm actually weird saying this, but I've been having baby fever lately. One of my friends on Facebook just recently had a baby. She had a little baby girl, and oh my god, you guys, it makes me want one. And my boyfriend doesn't really want kids, but I obviously want to wait. I'm 25, and I want to graduate from school, and I want to wait till I'm a little bit more financially stable to have a child, because it's a really huge responsibility. And I really think that you need to be very you need to be a proper parent. You need to be really emotionally, and I shouldn't say proper parent. That's a really, really dualistic thing in me to say. I just think that you have to be really financially ready when you have children. That's how I want to be. So, because kids are expensive. We all know this. Everybody knows. Even when you don't have children, they're freaking pricey little things. So that's one reason why I want to wait. My boyfriend doesn't want them because of like personal reasons and stuff like that, but you know, it's a work in progress. But you guys see me doing the bathroom here. I do it in black. This is the first time in a while that I've shown me like included footage of me making the bathroom. I really like the way it turned out. Like, I like doing bathrooms, but I don't like including them in my game. Not because I think they all look the same. I always really do try to make my bathrooms different. I try to make sure I decorate my bathrooms. I find it's like, I don't know if people like it when I show my bathrooms. Because there's like, oh, just a toilet and a sink. Like, why do you have to spend so much time decorating it? But I don't know. I like, it's weird saying that. Like, I like bathrooms. It's a kind of a strange thing, but like, bathrooms are kind of like a safe space for me almost. I've had a lot of really weird things happen to me in my life, and I've always found that going into a bathroom was one of like a closed small bathroom, like a small space in bathrooms. It was always like a way that I could like center myself, and like when I was having anxiety, I would go into a small space, and a bathroom, if I was in public, the bathroom would be the smallest place in a bathroom stall, and I would just like calm down in that. Now, a lot of people have fears and phobias of going in public washrooms. I don't really like going to the bathroom in a public washroom, but it's how I center myself, and like just like I do like meditation, like almost in a way I relax and I calm down in the bathroom. I just find it a really safe spot, and like there's more reasons to it that I just won't get into. It's a very personal topic, but bathrooms are like a safe zone for me. So it's weird, but I love doing bathrooms. I love making bathrooms. I love showering and taking baths and stuff like that. So that's another reason why I'm always like, I have a dream bathroom, and I love clawfoot tubs. I have a clawfoot tub in my apartment, but yeah, I don't know. When I think of bathrooms, I think of more, they're a really personal space. So I really do. If you guys want me to include bathrooms more often, just let me know. And I can do that if you guys want me to see more bathrooms, or if you guys even want to see a room build and me building like different kinds of bathrooms. I don't know. It's just an idea. But yeah, I am doing the kitchen, and like I said, I really made this like, try to make it as professional as I possibly, like, look, not really super cluttered, but like not, that like it's just not a kid friendly house, So I didn't even use any items for the debug menu, surprisingly. I was going to, but I was like, no, like I want to see what I can do without the debug menu. I'm always using it, and I don't know if it shows up in people's games. I actually recently watched a building video. I think it was Simproved video, and she said that they don't turn up they don't really turn up in game when people download it off the gallery. So I'm like, oh my god, like all the details and stuff that I put, and people aren't getting them in their game. So I was a little bit concerned. I don't know if that's for all builds or not, but yeah, I included that wine cooler there, and I just thought that was kind of fitting for like, two young people, like, they're big, and then I include those wine bottles and stuff. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of cool. I did make a create a sim video for the couple that I imagine living in this house, and I will be releasing that video shortly. I don't know if it's gonna be like this week or next week, but I will make sure to release a cast video for that. I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing that, like, when I do a build the same week that I release a build, I'm gonna like release a cast video for it. I'm thinking of doing that. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I might do that. I'm not sure. I think it'd be sweet to do that. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. I just think it'd be more fitting, right? So like you can place a face to the builds kind of deal. I would include it in the video itself, like the build video. I did like a cast, but it's because I'm trying to shorten my videos to make them a little bit less like not as long, because I find with their longer videos people don't watch them as much and they'll just skip to the end or something like that. So I'm gonna start doing a little bit shorter videos, unless it's like a special build or like one that like I put a lot of work into and I just don't want to like I don't want to waste that kind of deal. But yeah, I'm getting better at shortening my videos. This one's like 17 minutes, which is like really rare. My last one was pretty short as well, like the rustic country build. But yeah, I am doing the living room right now. I actually had a lot of fun with this. It took a bit though, because I wasn't sure what color scheme I wanted to go with. It took me a little while to choose what couches I wanted to do, and if I wanted to do like a corner couch, or if I wanted to just do like a love seat and stuff. I do change it up a little bit in the end, which you guys will see when at the end of the video. I did have to add windows. I completely forgot about windows when I was building this, except for that table. Like, I knew I wanted a window to be where that table was. But when I put them in, you all know the Sims, like the Sims 4 Windows things, even though you press Alt, you can't really alter what like square it's on, which I hope maybe one day there'll be a cheat to like change that, like there was in the Sims 2, or like they'll just add that in from like the patches or something. But I highly doubt that'll come with a patch, or that a cheat will be released for it. Who knows? Though the future of the Sims is still very bright. But yeah, excuse me, I'm like really dry mouth. But yeah, so lately, you guys, I started playing the game Fortnite. Now, if you've never played Fortnite, it's basically a first-person survival, like an FPS, like first-person shooter survival game. And what you pretty much have to do is you go in and you have like, you can be with a partner by yourself. You're either with a group of 100 people, or you're with a group of 50 teams of 2, and you get dropped on this island, and as every like couple minutes the radius of the island gets smaller, so you have to make sure you're inside where it says like you have to be in. But while you're doing that, you have to do your best to try and kill the other opponents so that you're the last team. And you do this by like exploring like abandoned houses and getting guns and getting like, it's a really, really fun game. And if you're into that kind of thing, like I highly recommend it. It's kind of like PUBG, which is another game that's in that style, but it's more realistic than Fortnite. Fortnite is more toony, and I absolutely adore very toony FPS games. I don't like Call of Duty. I absolutely despise Call of Duty, to be completely honest. I only like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That was a while ago, and I played the shit out of that game, but I just don't like Call of Duty very much. I think it needs to end. I wasn't a huge fan of Halo. I like the stories involved with Halo, but I love toony FPS games. Like Overwatch is fun. I like Paladins. I love Team Fortress 2. I loved that game. That was a lot of fun. The only realistic FPS game that I was actually good at and I like to play was Counter-Strike. And I don't even like the new Counter-Strike. I like the old Counter-Strike, which is like kind of bad graphics, like Counter-Strike Source. I loved that game. I had so much fun. I made quite a lot of friends. My ex-boyfriend got me into it, and I just never really grew out of it until it's pretty much a dead thing now. But yeah, I really recommend it. I've been playing with my boyfriend, and then my boyfriend plays with his two brothers that play on they play on the PS4. Yeah, they play on PS4, and he plays on the computer, and like, I don't know, it's really cool. Like, they want me to come and play with them, so probably gonna get that done soon. I don't know, I just been having so much fun with it. I might do a video or like stream it sometime soon, just to see how people react to it. I know a lot of my simming friends aren't huge, like most of them don't play other games, they just play The Sims. A lot of my friends that I talk to, but I do have friends that play other games too, but they're more like Sims related, like Stardew Valley, or like more simulation kind of games, or like, you know, I have a couple of friends on Twitter that do play World of Warcraft, which is another game that I do play. I've talked about this, I think, in my videos before, but it's been a while. I play a lot of different games. I love Telltale games. Telltale games are actually one of my favorite gaming companies. I just think their story-based games are so much fun. Games like Life is Strange is really fun. What Remains of Edith Finch. I never played any of that on camera, but I loved that game. That was just, oh my god. Just everything about that game was just so cool and so mysterious. And yeah, Devin Bumpkin actually made the What Remains of Edith Finch house, and I was like blown away by that. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It was a couple months ago. If you want to see that, just go and check out Devin Bumpkin, What Remains of Edith Finch, and it's awesome. Like the Edith, like I think the team, I think it's Black Sparrow or something like that, actually commented on the video, or they retweeted it on their Twitter. It was awesome. I was fangirling. I fangirl a lot, to be honest with you, but. Yeah, I am building the house, yes, I am building the house right now. I'm building the study right now. I kept that an open area, and I tried to find like the more modern-esque things. I don't know if I did a good job on it in real life. You see that lamp I just put on there? Well, it comes in a green swatch with like a golden green. My parents had one of those lamps in real life when I was a kid growing up, and I loved it. Like when my parents got rid of it, I was so mad because I wanted it. It was such a cool lamp to me, like such an office cool lamp. I don't know. Now here I am doing the backyard. I struggled with the backyard, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle with landscaping a lot in my builds. I try to always keep my landscaping to a minimal unless it's mostly focused on the outside of the house, or like the outside of, like, I have to really make a lot of focus on that. But I did this, like, I did it completely different, and then I just was looking at it, I'm like, this doesn't look modern at all. Like, this looks like more of a family type of backyard. So I completely ripped it all out. I deleted everything, and then I kept the items that I wanted to keep, and I made it more modern. I gave some yoga mats because I really pictured this couple being into yoga. You know, maybe some of them vegetarian. I believe I included some gardening squares there that, you know, if you're a sim, you can, like, they can grow their own fruits and veggies, like organic type of, like, vegans type. I can really picture like vegans or vegetarians living here, really into yoga, and they go to the gym a lot. I didn't include any gym equipment or anything because I was like, where would I possibly include that? But I don't know, I really like the backyard. I include a pool, and I do like a weird little feature that I've never really done before. You guys see me trying to do it here, and I change it up a little bit. And then I also put in some palm trees. Now, one neighborhood I don't ever build in is, oh, I'm coming to the end soon. One neighborhood I don't really build in is, I believe it's Oasis Springs, but I pictured this house being in Oasis Springs. So if you guys do want to download it, it'll be in the description below, the link to it, or you can find it on the gallery under MallyMaks, MallyMaks, with the hashtag MallyMaks or MaksPlayground, you guys. I hope you're having like a wonderful day. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like the video if you want, and to subscribe if you want to see more videos. I have some stuff planned, so I'm really excited to share that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will be talking to you in my next video, you guys. Bye!